Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 5 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 5 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter decimals, and the lessons we're going to cover today are put decimal numbers in order, convert fractions to decimals, convert decimals to fractions, and then convert decimals between standard and expanded form using fractions. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is put decimal numbers in order. So let's just start with the first lesson. Maths. The chapter 5 start with is decimals, and the lesson we're going to start with put decimal order. So basically we're going to learn how to compare decimal from least to greatest. Got it? So let's just start with the first example. Put these numbers in order from greatest to least. Got it? So you have to arrange them. Just look, let's just see how to arrange them. Use a place value chart, but be sure to line up the decimal points. Got it? Basically, you have to arrange the number. You have to use the place value chart, but they all of them would be lined up the decimal point. Got it? Compare the numbers following these steps. Compare the whole part to the left of the decimal point. So first of all, you have to compare the whole numbers. Got it? If the whole parts are equal, compare the 10th digit. So if all the whole numbers are equal, then you have to arrange the numbers that is right after the decimal. Got it? So let's just look at all the numbers. They have whole numbers 6, 7, 6, 6. That means the 7.2 is the greatest one because it has the greatest decimal. Got it? It would be then 7.2. Now just look at the decimal parts of the rest of the numbers. 9, 2, 9, 8. Now you have to look for the greatest one. 9 is the greatest one. That means the first one is 7.2. The second one is 6.9. Third one is 6.8. And the fourth one is 6.2. Got it? So these are the two basic steps you have to follow when comparing the decimals. Got it? So let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, put these numbers in order from least to greatest. Got it? So I'm going to follow these two steps. First of all, I'm going to use place value charge. I'm going to line up them decimal point. Got it? Let me just write down the numbers first. The numbers are 4.2, 4.5, 4.6, 4.1, and then 5.7. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to arrange them in a place value chart and lined up through decimal point. So here you have ones, then decimal point, and then the 10th digit. So it would be 4.2, 4.5, 4.6, 4.1 and 5.7. So let's just look at all the whole numbers. Got it? Which number is the greatest one in the whole number? 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. That means that is the first digit because 5 is the greatest one. So it would be 5.1. Now just look at the, for all the rest of the four numbers, they have the same decimal number, same whole number. Look at their decimal numbers. Which one is greater? 2, 5, 6, 1. So from all these numbers, 6 is greatest. That means after 5.1, the next one is 4.6. Got it? Then after 4.6, you have 4.5. Then you have 4.2. And the least one is 4.1. Got it? That is the greatest one. And that is the least one. Got it? See, now they are arranged 5.1, 4.6, 4.5, 4.2, and 4.1. Got it? That's how you arrange the decimal numbers. Got it? Okay, so it is, oh, you have to arrange them from least to greatest. Got it? Let's just go backward. 4.1, 4.2, 4.5, 4.6. So when going from least to greatest, just look at the all whole numbers. Got it? That means 5.1, 5 is greatest number. Got it? That means you have to write them down in the greatest one. Now look at the rest of the numbers. Just look at their 10th part. Which one is the smallest one? 1 is smallest. That means the smallest one is 4.1. Then after 1 you have 4.2, then you have 4.5, and then you have 4.6. So you arrange them from least to greatest. Got it? It would be 4.1, 4.2, 4.5, 4.6, and 5.7. That would be option number 1. Got it? Sorry, I haven't read the statement written above the question. Okay, put these numbers in order from least to greatest. Okay, you have to arrange them from least to greatest. Let's just do this one. 3.6, 4.9, 3.2, 3.8, 3.5. Okay, let's just arrange them from least to greatest. First, I'm going to line them up in the place value chart. So it would be ones, decimal point, and 10. So it would be 3.6, 4.9, 3.2, 3.8, and 3.5. Let's just compare their whole numbers. 4, the rest of them are 3, 4. That means that would be the greatest one. Let's just write them down. The least one, like the in the last in the row, it is the greatest one. Now compare the rest of, now just look at the 10th part of the rest of the numbers. 6, 2, 8, 5. Which number is the smallest one? 2 is the smallest one. That means the least one is 3.2. Got it? Then 6, 8, and 5. 5, it is then 5, 3.5. Then 3.6. Then 3.8. Look, now all the numbers are arranged from least to greatest. Got it? It would be 3.2, 3.5, 3.6, 3.8, and 4.9. Got it? That is option number 1. Option number 2. Got it? 3.2, 3.5, 3.6, 3.8, and 4.9. Got it? Okay. Put these numbers in order from greatest to least. Now you have to arrange them from greatest to least. Got it? Let me just write down the numbers. Then we'll arrange them. Okay, the numbers are 6.2, 7.2, 6.9, 6.8. Let's just arrange them. Let's just write them down in the place value chart. 6.2, 7.2, 6.9, 6.8. Let's just compare their whole numbers first. So 6, 7, 6, 6. Here you have 7. 7 is greater than 6. That means 7.2 is the greatest one. Got it? Now just look at the rest of them. You have to compare their 10th part. 2, 9, and 8. So which number is the greatest one? 9 is the greatest one. That means would be 6.9. Then 8 and 2. So 8 is greater. So it would be 6.8 and 6.2. Got it? So it would be 7.2, 6.9, 6.8, and 6.2. Got it? That would be option number 1. Got it? Okay, then let's just move on to next. Put these numbers in order from greatest to least. So which is the greatest one? 7.3, 7.5, 8.8, and 7.2. So least to greatest. Got it? 8.8 is the greatest one. Here is 8.8 in the last. Then 3, 5, and 2. So 7.2 is the least one. Then after 7.2, you have 7.3, and then you have 7.5. So option number 1 is the correct one. That would be 7.2, 7.3, 7.5, and 8.8. Got it? Yes, option number 1 is the correct one. Very good. Okay, let's just look at the other one. Put these order from least to greatest. So which one is the least one? 6.3. 6.3 is the greatest one. Got it? Because 6 The rest of the number is 5.5, 9, and 7. So 5.5 is smallest one, then 5.7, 5.9, and 6.3. Got it? Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. Okay, let's just move on to the next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is convert fractions to decimals. Got it? So today we're going to learn how to convert from fractions to decimals. Got it? Okay, so the first one is write 57.10,000 as decimal number. So basically, whenever you are converting by the powers of 10, what you have to do basically, just count the number of tens in 10,000. In 10,000, you have four zeros. Got it? That means you have to move decimal point four places left. Got it? So let me just write it down on board. 57 divided by 10,000. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Got it? That means you have to move decimal point 4 places left. 1, 2, you have only 2 places. Just add 2 extra zeros. You have to move 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to move from here to here. It would be 0.0057. Got it? So it would be 0.0057. Okay, let's just do another example. The next one is 3 divided by 100. So see, we have two zeros in the 100. Got it? So you have to move decimal point two places left. You have just one. Add another zero and move decimal point from here to here. It would be then 0.03. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, the first one is write 7 over 100 as a decimal. So count the number of zeros. You have two zeros in the 100. It would be, that means you have to move decimal point. How many places left? Two places left. Got it? Because 10 has two zeros. So here you have 7. Basically, the decimal point is here. It would be 7.0 or 7. That is exactly same. You need to move decimal point two places. So 1 is already here. Add another 0. You have to move left two places. So it would be now 1, 2. You have to move decimal point from here to here. It would be then 0.07. Got it? If you have any question, you can just write down the question in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions. Got it? Write 9 over 10 as a decimal number. So it would be 9 over 10. Got it? So you have just 1 0. Got it? That means you have to move decimal point one place left. Got it? Here you have decimal point, just move from here to here. So it would be 0.9. Got it? Okay, so it would be 0.9. Got it? Okay, the next one is 77 over 1000. So basically 1000, you have three zeros in the denominator. Got it? 1, 2, 3. That means you need to move decimal point three places left. So here is the decimal place. When you move three places left, it would be 1, 2, 3. So you need to move decimal point from here to here. So it would be 0.077. Got it? No one is answering it. Everything okay? It would be 0.077. Got it? Okay, the next one is 9 divided by 1000. So you have three zeros in 9 in 1000. Got it? That means you need to move decimal point three places left. Got it? So which is the correct option? Option 1 or option 2? Which is the correct option? You have to move decimal point three places left. Got it? So it would be 9 over 1000. You move 1, 2, and 3. So when you move three places left, it would be 0.009. Got it? So the correct option is 0.009. The second option is the correct one. Okay, the next one is 3 over 10. Got it? So you have just one zero in 10. Very good. Okay, you have just one zero in 10. That means you need to move more decimal point just one place. So which is the correct option? Option 1 or option 2? Option 1. How? Yes, it is 0.3. You just have to move one place left. Got it? Okay, the next one is write 57 divided by 10,000 as a decimal number. So which is the correct option? Option 1 or option 2? You have to move decimal point four places left. Just count the decimal places in the options. Which option has four decimal places? Four decimal places means right after the decimal point you have four digits. Yes, very good. That would be the first one. See, you have four numbers right after decimal: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Got it? So option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, write 3 over 100 as a decimal number. So which is the correct option? You have two zeros in denominator. Got it? That means you need to move decimal point. How many places left? Two places left. Got it? It would be then 0.03. Got it? The correct option is option number 1 because you need to move decimal point two places left. So that would be option number 1. If you already know the answers, you can just write down the answer in the chat box. 871 divided by 10,000. Because when you are answering, I thought I'm explaining it well. And when no one is answering, I thought no one is getting the lesson I am explaining. So you need to move decimal point four places left. So which is the correct option? It would be the second one. Got it? Option number 2 has four decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4. So second option is the correct option. The next one is 299 divided by 10,000. Which is the correct option? It is option number 1. Got it? You need to move decimal point four places left. So option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, 637 divided by 10,000. Which is the correct option? You have to move decimal point four places left. So which is the correct option? Yes, that would be option number 2. Got it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just count the decimal places. So second option is the correct one. Okay, 63 divided by 100, which is the correct option? Hundred has just two zeros. Got it? That means you just need to move decimal point two places left. Got it? Yes, that means that is option number 2. Got it? Okay, 33 divided by 100. So you have just two zeros in the denominator, got it? That means you need to move decimal point two places left. So it is 0.33. Very good. Okay, 1 over 100 as a decimal, which is the correct option. 1 over 100, you have two zeros, got it? That means you need to move decimal point two places left, so it would be option number 1. Very good. Okay, 39 divided by 1000 as a decimal, so which is the correct option? You need to move three places left decimal point, got it? So it would be option number 1. Okay, you can, we are done with the test. Let's just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is convert decimals to fraction. Now we're going to learn opposite, how to convert from decimals to fractions, got it? So let's just start with the first example, that is 0.73. So you just have to count the decimal places. Like decimal places means how many numbers do we have after the decimal point. So in 0.73 we have two numbers right after decimal point, got it? That means you have to add a 1 and two zeros. So it would be 73 over 100, got it? That would be very easy. So you just need to see if you can convert into simplest form. Simplest form means you have to divide both numerator and denominator with a common number. Got it? If you can divide. Like for the second one, that is 0.25. So you have two digits after the decimal, 1, 2. That means you need to add a 1 and two zeros. So it would be 25 over 100. Got it? So we have a common number that can divide both numerator and denominator, that is 5. Just divide them. 5 times 5 is 25 and 5 times 2 is 10 and 0. So it would be 5 over 20. Again, we can divide them by 5. It would be 5 times 1 is 5 and 5 times 4 is 20. You have to convert into the simplest form. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, the first one is write 0.37 as a fraction in simplest form. So how many decimals do we have? You have two numbers, 1, 2. That means you need to add 1 and two zeros. It would be 37 over 100. And we cannot convert it into the, that is the already in simplest form. Got it? So it is 37 over 100. The correct option is option number 1. Got it, everyone? The next one is 0.3. So you have just one digit after the decimal point. Got it? So you just need to add 0 and 0. It would be 3 over 10. Got it? Yes, very good. That would be 3 over 100. How, Evangeline, how it is 3 over 100? You have just one decimal place after the 3. You have just one decimal place after 3, so you need to add just one zero. It would be 3 over 10. Got it? Okay, which is the correct option for 0.1? Be careful, think, and then answer. You have just one digit after the decimal. Got it? That means you have to add just one zero. So it would be, yes, it is 1 over 10, because you just have one digit after the decimal. That means you just have one zero. So it would be 1 over 10. Yes. Okay, the next one is 0.73. So which is the correct option? Option 1 or option 2? You have two decimal places right after the decimal point. Got it? That means you need to add two zeros. So it would be, which is the correct option? Yes, very good. That would be 73 over 100. Okay, write 0.57 as a fraction in simplest form. So which is the correct option? 0.57. Yes, very good. You have two decimal places. It would be 57 over 100. Got it? Okay, the next one is write 0.25 as a fraction in simplest form. So which is the correct option? That's the one I did on board from the tutorial. First, remove the decimal point. That means you need to add two zeros. It would be 25 over 100. Now think of the smallest number that you can divide. It would be 25 times 1 is 25 and 25 times 4 is 100. Got it? Yes, very good. It is 1 over 4. Okay, the next one is write 0.7 as a fraction in simplest form. So which is the correct option? So which is the correct option? It is 7 over 100. Got it? Because you have just one digit, so you need to add just one zero. So it would be 7 over 10. Sorry, not 100. Okay, 0.97 as a fraction in simplest form. So which is the correct option? You have two decimal places right after the decimal point. That means you need to add two zeros. Got it? So it would be 97 over 100. Got it? Okay, the next one is 0.239 as a fraction in simplest form. So which is the correct option? It is 239 divided by 1000 because you have three decimal places. So you need to add three zeros. So it would be 239 divided by 1000. Got it? Okay, the next one is 0.9. So which is the correct option? Yes, you have just one digit. So you need to add just one zero. It would be 9 over 10. Got it? Okay, write 0.75 as a fraction in simplest form. So which is the correct option? You have to convert it to the simplest form also. So it would be 0.75. So it would be 75 over 100. 25 times 3 is 75 and 4 is 100. It would be 3 over 4, not 1 over 4. 25 times 3 is 75. Okay, the next one is 0.39. So which is the correct option? It is 39 over 100. Got it? You have two decimals. So it would be 39 over 100. Okay, write 0.63 as a fraction in simplest form. So which is the correct option? Yes, it is 63 over 100. 63 over 100 because you have two decimal places. Got it? Okay, we are done with the test. Let's just move on to the next lesson. Okay, the next one is convert between convert decimal between standard and expanded form using fractions. So basically you are going to learn how to convert the numbers from standard to and decimal form. Converting decimals between standard and expanded form. So I think we did one lesson before like this. Mm, yes, we did convert decimals between standard and expanded form. We already did this one. Let's just do find the standard form of 2 times 1. We did the same lessons earlier on the same chapter. It would be 2 times 1 plus 2 times 1 over 10. Got it? So 2 times 1, 1 is the whole number. Got it? And 2 is multiplying to whole number. That means 2 times 1 must be the digit before decimal. Got it? Let's just read from here. Okay, 2 times each term is the product of two numbers. The first number is the digit, the second number is the place value. Got it? The first one is the digit and the second one is the place value. So here, this is the digit, this is the place value. This is the digit, this is the place value. Got it? It tells you where you have to place this digit. Got it? Okay, 2 times 1. The 1 tells you that is the digit at the ones position. Got it? So here you have to. Got it? Okay. Then you have 2 times 1. That means the digit is the place value, means the 1 means that is the place that the digit is on the ones position, and which digit? 2 is at the ones position. Got it? Okay. Then you have 2 times 1 over 10. So 1 over 10 equals 0 0.1. 0 0.1. Got it? 0 0.1 means that is at the 10th position. Got it? You already learned this one. 2 times 0 0.1 means at the 10th position you have to place 0. So it would be 2.2. Got it? The first one is always the digit. The second one is the place value. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. You can have a look on the tutorial one by yourself. They are already solved. Okay, the next one is 5 times 1 plus 6 times 1 over 10. Okay, so that is the digit, that is the place value. That is the digit, that is the place value. Got it? So that means 1 means that is the ones digit that is at the ones position. At the ones position, you have to write 5. 1 over 10 means 0 0.1. 0 0.1 is the 10th digit. That means the 10th digit is 6. So it would be, yes, very good. It would be 5.6. Got it? So the correct option is 5.6. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, the next one is 6 times 1 plus 5 over 5 times 1 over 10. 5 times 1 over 10. So that is the digit, that is the place value. Here is the digit, here is the place value. So you have to place at the ones position, you have to place 6. Then 1 over 10 means 0 0.1. That would be the 10th position. That means the 10th position is 5. So it would be 6.5. Got it? So the correct option is 6.5. That is option number 4 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is 5 times 1 over 10 plus 4 times 1 over 100. So here you have 10. That is 0 0.1. That is the digit. That is the place value. 1 over 100 means 0 0.01. That means this is the 10th digit and this is the 100th digit. Got it? So it would be, you don't have any one digit here. It would be 0.54. Got it? Just look at these values. It would be 0.01. That means that is the digit at the hundredth place. Got it? So it would be 0.54. So the correct option is 0.54. Option number 1 is the correct option. No one is answering. Why? 5 plus times 1 plus 4 times 1 over 10 plus 1 times 1 over 100. So which is the correct option? That is the digit that is at the ones digit. This would be at the 10th digit and this would be at the 100th. So it makes 5.41. That is the 10th place. That is the 100th place. Got it? So it make 5.41. That is option number 4. Got it? If you have any question, you can ask. It would be 5.41. Okay, the next one is 1 times 1 over 10 plus 4 times 1 over 100. So which is the correct option? You don't have any tens digit here, sorry, any ones digit here, just 10th digit and the 100 digit. Got it? So it makes 0.14. 1 is the digit that is at the 10th place and 4 is at the 100. So it would be 0.14. Got it? Okay, the next one is find the standard decimal form of 8 times 1 over 10 plus 5 times 1 over 100. So which is the correct option? 8 is at the 1 over 10 mean 8 is at the 10th position. Got it? And 1 over 100 means 100th position. So it would be 0.85. Got it? That would be the last option. So the correct option is option number 4. It is 0.85. Got it? Okay, so which is the correct option? 5 times 1 is 5. It would be 5.8. Got it? Okay, 2 times 1 plus 2 times 1 over 10 plus 1 times 1 over 100. So which is the correct option? It would be 2.21. Got it? Because 2 is at the ones position, 2 is at the 10th position, and 1 is at the 100th position. So it would be 2.21. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. So basically, we're working on grade 5 maths. The chapter we're working on is the decimals. And the lessons we have covered today are put decimal numbers in order, convert fractions to decimals, convert decimals to fractions, convert decimals between standard and expanded form using fractions. So please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? That's all for today. If you have any question, you can ask. I'm waiting for the questions from your side. So please ask if you have any question. No questions? Oh, you can ask. Darren, I'm waiting for the question from your side. Please ask. Darren, please ask question. Darren, please ask question. By the 10th power? What do you mean? 5.5 by the 10th power. I don't. 5.5 by the 10th power, what do you mean? 10th, 5 is at the ones position and 5 is at the 10th position. If you have to write them down in expanded form, it would be 5.1 plus 5 times 1 over 100, 1 over 0.1 over 10. Got it? Or either it would be 5 times 1 plus 5 times 0.1. You're asking the same thing or something else? Got it, Beren? Or okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.